At its core, Pageboy is about rediscovery of self, of trust, and of the ability to embrace emotions when fame collides with identity. The memoir follows Elliot Page, an acclaimed actor whose life has always been defined by discipline, ambition, and the refusal to show weakness. Elliot thrived on control, but beneath his confident exterior lay vulnerability and longing. His world was shaken when he confronted the truth about himself and chose to live authentically. The narrative begins with Elliot's childhood in Halifax, Nova Scotia, where he discovered a love for acting. From early roles in Canadian television to breakout performances in Hard Candy and Juno, Elliot's career skyrocketed. Yet behind the acclaim was a struggle with identity. Fame magnified the disconnect between how the world saw him and how he saw himself. Elliot recounts the tension of living in Hollywood, where image and expectation often overshadow authenticity. He describes the pain of being celebrated for roles that required him to suppress his truth and the toll it took on his mental health. His anecdotes are fiery, stubborn, and determined to live authentically. Unlike many memoirists, Elliot has no interest in hiding who he is. Instead, he leans into the chaos of his journey, whether it's navigating red carpets, confronting industry pressures, or finding solace in personal relationships. His reflections begin with tension, fueled by the fear of exposure and the determination to break through societal walls. Elliot is drawn to the energy of authenticity, while readers are captivated by his quiet strength beneath the fame. What begins as a story of survival slowly transforms into wisdom, intimacy, and passion for life. As the memoir deepens, Elliot reflects on fear of rejection, fear of scandal, fear of losing himself in the shadow of vulnerability. Yet he pushes himself to embrace authenticity. His honesty is undeniable, making every chapter charged with vulnerability and courage. Elliot Page's writing is sharp, emotional, and deeply engaging. He blends humor with heartbreak, creating a memoir that feels both entertaining and transformative. The interplay between public success and private struggle is electric, making the narrative feel authentic and satisfying. Thematically, Pageboy explores memoir and identity trope, the tension between fame and authenticity, gender and vulnerability. Elliot's journey reflects the courage required to embrace truth despite fear. Love and risk. His anecdotes underscore the beauty of risking vulnerability in unconventional circumstances. Community and belonging. His reflections on queer identity add warmth and depth, reinforcing themes of loyalty and resilience. The climax of the memoir is Elliot's decision to publicly come out as transgender, a moment both emotional and triumphant. The resolution affirms the book's central message, that sometimes the fiercest battles lead to the most authentic joy, even when they begin in the shadow of fame. By the end, Pageboy is more than a memoir. It is a meditation on courage, authenticity, and the beauty of living boldly. It expands Elliot Page's legacy with passion, grit, and emotional resonance, leaving listeners deeply moved and inspired.